Hey, wherever you are right now, however you woke up today, take one slow breath with me, in and out. There's nothing you have to fix in the next few minutes, nothing you have to become. You can just be here with me for a little while. I want to tell you something, and I want you to actually let it in, not just hear it and scroll on. You are already worthy of the life you want. Not once you've earned it. Not once you've fixed the thing you think is wrong with you. Now, as you are in this exact unfinished moment. So much of the noise out there tells you your worth is a finish line, that if you just get thinner, richer, smoother, more impressive, more liked, then finally you'll be allowed to feel okay. I need you to hear how that's a trap. Because the finish line moves. It always moves. The people who taught you to chase it were chasing it too, and it never let them rest either. You were not put here to audition for your own life. You don't have to keep proving you deserve to take up space. You already do. The road is long, and it's yours, and you are allowed to drive it slowly. And when other people go flying past you, and they will on their own roads, at their own speeds, try to let them. Their pace was never a measurement of yours. You are not running late for a life that has no schedule. Some flowers open in the morning, and some open at night, and no one calls the night ones lazy. There will be narrow places, days that press in, on both sides, where the light only comes down in a thin line and you can't see very far ahead. I won't lie to you and say those don't come. They come for everyone. But listen, a canyon that narrow was carved by water that just kept moving, soft, patient, refusing to stop. That's you in the hard weeks. You don't have to blast through the walls. You just have to keep going, gently, and trust that the going is enough. It is carving something, even when you can't see it yet. Some days the ground shifts under you, and every step costs more than it should. Climbing a dune, you slide back half of what you gain, and it feels like failing. It isn't. That's just what climbing sand is. The effort still counts, even when the progress doesn't show. And when you finally reach a high place and turn around, you'll see how far you actually came. Further than it felt. It always turns out to be further than it felt. And think about this just for a second. Every single hard day you have ever lived, you're still here on the other side of. Everyone. Your record of getting through the unbearable is perfect. It has never once failed. And listen to how you talk to yourself when you think no one's listening. That sharp voice, the one that narrates everything you got wrong. You learned it somewhere. It wasn't the one you were born with. Try speaking to yourself the way you'd speak to someone small and tired who is doing their best. Not because you've earned the gentleness, because gentleness was never something anyone had to earn. I want to give you permission to rest, real rest, not the kind you have to earn by collapsing first. You're allowed to stop at the small, ordinary places, a warm booth, a cup of coffee, an hour where nothing is required of you. Those aren't detours from your worthwhile life. They are the worthwhile life. The point was never the destination. It was that you got to be here at all, tasting your one strange, specific, beautiful existence. So here's what I want you to carry out of these few minutes and into your day. You are not behind. You are not too much, and you are not too little. You do not have to earn the air you breathe, or the love you're offered, or the rest you need. The light at the end of a long day doesn't ask the dessert to be more impressive before it lands on it. It just lands, gold and generous on everything. On the mountains, and the cracked ground, and the small tired flowers that made it through the heat. It lands on you the same way. Not because you've finished, just because you're here. You don't have to feel completely different by the end of this. If all that happened is you breathed a little slower and felt just once that maybe you didn't have to earn your own kindness, that's enough. That counts. That's the whole thing. Take one more breath with me, in and out. You are already enough. You always were, and I'm so glad you're still here to hear it. Whenever you're ready, go gently. I'll be right here when you need this again.